Henry!
Hi!
I brought you something.
That's sweet of...
Eat?
I've got quite a bit of meat. More than I can eat myself. I thought you might be able to use it.
I lied. I lied!
That won't go very far.
No, it won't. Alright.
God be with you.
I thought maybe I had food on me, but probably whatever food's on me, it's
How's
spoiled.
life here in Sasau?
Probably don't want to feed the
Much
sick
the same
people
as in Scarlet.
spoiled meat.
That is, before everything. It's quieter now. Most of the work has been done, and everyone is waiting to see what the harvest will be like. Then everyone will be on their feet from dawn to dusk.
I pray it'll be a good harvest. So we have supplies for winter and enough to seed in spring.
God's truth. A couple of bad harvests and we'd be in danger of famine. Well, let's hope it will be good. Every grain counts. Especially now, with all sorts of bandits roaming the country. And a great army, too.
I hope Sir Radzig and Sir Hanush get it all sorted out before the harvest.
If those marauders carry on, they'll plunder the whole province. And then where will we be?
Well, the best thing would be to hide the supplies.
I walk faster
Bury
than
them
her and
underground,
RP
so
walking
the bandits
backwards.
don't find them.
But what if they threaten the villagers? Most people would be happier to give up their supplies than have their farms burnt down or their livestock herded off.
Livestock can be hidden in the woods. Pa told me about it once.
Maybe. But you can't hide a farmhouse. Or whole families. What if they take your children and threaten to cripple them? Or the farmers? You can't do much work in the fields with your arms broken. And in the winter it's even worse. They might as well dig your grave.
Sir Radzig would never allow that to happen, though. He'd come with his garrison, and those bastards who harassed his subjects would soon be hanging from the nearest tree.
I'd be happier, though, if they all moved on and left us in peace.
What if they don't move on, though? Then the only answer is cold steel.
You men and your endless fighting.
Slow.
How are things with the infirmary? Did they give you a bit more coin, at least?
Unfortunately not. They said there'll be no more until St. Havel's Day.
Well, that's still a long way.
What day is that?
I know. On St. Havel's Day, the payments come from the surrounding villages and the outlying farms. Some of them are supposed to pay in chickens, eggs, or other things. But a lot pay in groschen. Then they might give us more.
Is it a holiday? Do I get it off? Very long way.
Since we're going to the market square, I could buy some meat at the butcher's.
You buy that often? I thought you said you had to save every groschen you can.
That's true, but you wouldn't believe the things those monks think up.
How's that?
You know they're forbidden to eat red meat. It's a sin. Saint Benedict forbade it.
I didn't know that.
Neither did I until recently, but that's not all. The thing is, they have an exception to the rule. They can eat red meat if they're sick, so they recover faster. Then, it's not a sin.
Well, then
So
I'm always
some of
sick.
them are always coming along with all sorts of ailments, so they can lie around in the infirmary and eat meat. Of course, the monks have precedence, so I have to go to the butcher's. And then, there's not enough money for other things.
Well, well. You learn something new every day.
I've even heard tell that there was a monk who tried to keep pigs in a pond at one time.
Why on earth would he do that?
To prove they're water creatures. The monks are allowed to eat water creatures, you see. Not only fish, but even beavers and the like.
That's good. I'd never come up with something like that. And how did it end up?
I don't know. Maybe they drowned.
That's good, though. I must remember that one.
Godspeed, husband. Take care. And come home
Tell
soon.
me,
I'll pay
how
for
is
your
it
safe return,
being in the service
as
of
always.
Sir Radzig?
Thanks,
I was
Gunther.
surprised he took me
Not
into
to worry,
his
I'll be
service after
fine.
I lost his
I'll
sword.
go then.
But
With no dice
it
playing,
all made
you couldn't
sense to me when I found out that actually
She's scolding him.
Sir Radzig is my father.
What?
Yeah, really. I still can't quite believe it myself either. I'm his son. His bastard son,
My
that
mom
is.
gets around.
See, he and Ma... well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, he left me to my father, my other father, Martin, to raise me, see?
I see. I suppose. And what does that mean for you now?
I'm not quite sure myself.
Yep.
See what happens.
Mom's a bit
My
promiscuous.
word. That's quite a story. So now you're Sir Henry of Scarlet's.
I don't think so. Not for now, anyway. But to you, I'll always be just plain
A little while
Henry.
back, when they captured me in Vranik, they told me. And then when I
glad you found
confronted
your
him, he's
feet
like,
with Sir
oh,
Radzig,
yeah, you're right.
With your father. That you found your place in the world again and that...
Yeah. Don't worry. You'll surely find your place too, eventually.
I hope so.
Speed it up.
Listen, when she visits you, the Virgin Mary, what does she look like?
Like I said, like that picture above the altar. She just appears in a kind of golden glow, in a blue cloak.
And then?
Then she beckons to me, and things start to appear. Pictures of all kinds. They look like the paintings in church, but moving, glowing with fire and lots of colours and this golden
Yeah, everybody
light.
knew but me.
Aye. That's really something.
Sir Hanish, Sir Radzig. So I think Sir Divish probably knew. I mean, Sir Radzig's my dad, so he knew.
How is Matthias doing?
No change. He's lying in a fever and nothing helps. I'm really afraid for him.
He'll get better. Don't you worry. He's a tough little bugger. No fever is going to beat him.
I hope you're right. Actually, it does look like his fever is dropping a bit, but maybe that's just wishful thinking.
Oh god, here we go.
No. I can't do it. I'd better turn back. Henry, I'm a bit worried. I never spoke to people like that before. I've no idea what to say. They'll all laugh at me.
They're all gonna laugh at you. The Virgin Mary will guide you.
Have no fear. You can do it. If you didn't have what it took, Our Lady wouldn't have chosen you, would she?
I suppose you're right. But it's still hard for me.
Think of Matthias. You want him to recover, don't you?
Yes! If I don't let her down, she'll surely heal him for me.
That's the spirit. Enough beating around the bush. Go and let him have it.
All right. Here goes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
The Virgin Mary.
The Virgin Mary came to me in a dream. And she showed me things. Things I've never seen before. A great city. A great and beautiful city it was. Great and beautiful.
Beautiful
With
and great.
many spires. Tall spires. Golden in the sunlight. And around the city was a mighty wall. All this she showed to me.
Nobody cares.
But then the city was suddenly engulfed in flames. The earth began to shake and the gate burst open. Holes opened up in the ground and from them beasts of hell leapt forth. They broke down the walls and stormed the city through the broken gate. And the beasts hunted down all the sinners. They sank their fangs into their burning flesh and tore them to pieces mercilessly. And the sinners screamed and tried to flee them. but it was in vain. But then, Our Lady appeared. Mary, the Holy Mother of God. She covered the whole city in her cloak, smothered the flames, and drove out the beast.
When a dish towel on your head?
The penitent sinners came out of the city, knelt before the Virgin in prayer, and thanked her for their salvation. That is the vision that came to me. And I believe this message was not meant for me alone. It was a warning to us all. We are those sinners, and we must once again build those mighty walls. Not from stone or wood, but from virtue and love for our neighbor. And whoever has sinned and acted unrighteously must repent and change their ways.
Oh, I just saw they announced it for Kingdom Come, the second one here. It's not going to come out now until the 11th of February.
The girl was right. She spoke well. I'd like to see those beasts of hell ripping to pieces.
Jeez.
Should indeed. Then the Virgin won't let us.
Maybe I should go and make her an offer.
Just another charlatan.
So yeah, so they did postpone it. They moved it further ahead, so February 11th. So that means we got time to play
I even had a feeling
other games.
the earth shook beneath my feet when you spoke. I have some trouble. And I didn't know who to go to until I heard you speak.
I mean, we still got Indiana
Not now.
Jones that's supposed to be coming out.
Please. I can't.
But you were just talking about helping your neighbor.
All right, but quickly, I beg you.
Yes,
It's
I did.
about my
I did start my
husband,
X-Book, man.
Ambrose, the tailor.
He's good to me. He's an honest tradesman and a skilled one.
But he keeps playing dice. He sits at that table late into the night, and more than once he lost a small fortune.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, we heard this
but
conversation
I
with
don't
them
know how I could
while
help.
walking here.
I want him to stop. But he won't listen to me. I'm at a loss what to do. I thought maybe if you were to go and have a word with him.
Oh, all right. I'll come and see you when I have some time to spare.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. Henry, I'm glad you stopped
My
by.
word, Johanka. That speech of yours on the square. I swear I never heard anything like it in my life.
Let's talk about it later. Right now, Guta, the Sasau tailor's wife, came to talk to me, and she was quite desperate. Did you hear?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard everything. So give her some advice then.
But I don't know what to tell her. Our Lady didn't prepare me for anything like that.
Children of Time. Who wrote it?
Oh, that's what you wanted, isn't it? Your words didn't fall on deaf
I haven't
ears.
read it, but
And now you
who
can't
wrote
let
it?
people down when they come to you.
I suppose you're right. We ought to try and do something.
We?
Be quiet and think.
Add me
We
to it.
have to find a way.
Jesus, you're really full of holy fire.
Stop blaspheming and start thinking how we can get Ambrose to give up his dice playing.
Probably not violence. Win the shirt off his back.
Supposing Ambrose were to lose enough to make him regret it. If he were to lose something really important. Mal was used to scold me by saying, one day you'll go too far and then you'll be sorry.
That's it, Henry. Ambrose has to realize for himself how he's harming others, and most of all his wife and himself. Thank
cows.
you.
Okay. I haven't read
Glad to be
it.
of help.
But
It's
I
a
can't go
sci-fi
anywhere.
book, right?
Never mind playing dice in taverns. I've too much work to do. But you could.
Well, dice? Yeah.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Henry. Go and see the tailor's wife and sort it out with her. I have to go back now. Good luck then.
Because nothing in Bohemia would ever work unless I'm involved. Nothing. Hi. Haven't read a Berenstain Bears book in a long time. Oh, Taylor's wife is this way. Wait, I need to play dice with their husband. Maybe we need to talk to the wife first.
Yeah, I feel sorry.
Do I enter this way?
God be with you, Henry. Mother of God. You look like you've been assaulted.
I'm gonna assault you.
Johanka sent me. She asked me to help you with your trouble.
She did. That's wonderful. But she said she'd come herself.
Well, she's up to her ears in work. And besides, we figured your husband wouldn't pay much attention to a woman, since he doesn't even listen to you.
I'm afraid that's true. What now, though?
Well, Johanka thought it would help if Ambrose saw how playing dice was no good either for himself or for you.
Ha! I've been telling him off about it for years to no avail. I even took his dice several times. But he always gets new ones.
You won't get anywhere telling him off. Ambrose has to realise it for himself. If he lost everything he has to me, that would teach him a lesson. And then I'd talk to him man to man.
Oh, God, no. I want him to stop playing, not to lose the roof over our heads.
No, don't worry. Whatever I win from him, I'll give it back to you. But first, he really has to believe he's lost everything.
Do you swear, by the Virgin Mary, to give everything back?
Yeah.
I swear I'll give back every last groschen, as the Virgin Mary is my witness.
Very well, then. If you think it'll help, take him for everything he has.
Where can I find him?
Where can I find Ambrose?
He's not here now. He's getting ready for a trip to Kuttenberg, on some business or other. No doubt you'll find him at the inn. You'd better hurry if you want to catch him. He said he wants to leave soon.
Do you think he'll want to play with me?
Well, he promised not long ago he'd quit. But I'll believe it when I see it. He'll keep playing, especially when he's had a drink or two. And if he's feeling lucky, he'll lose his head entirely and play till the early hours.
All
Sounds
right.
like my kind of man.
Thanks for the advice.
Take care.
Go to the tavern.
Yeah.
Let's get some dice going. Just so much about this game. I think it's just amazing.
Well, well, Goodman Ambrose.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you?
I heard you were about to leave for Kuttenberg.
Aye.
Sir Sebastian von Berg ordered new clothes and he won't settle for anything but the best. I have to go and buy some fine linen, brocade and other things. I'm taking 600 groschen to pay for it all. I'll make him the finest garments ever.
Ah, I see. Well, Sir Sebastian's a man who doesn't like to be disappointed.
True indeed. I'll be on my way just as soon as the horse is shod and the wagon hitched up. My God, what's happened?
A tankard here.
Let's have a drink together to pass the time while you're waiting, eh?
Oh, yeah.
On me.
That's kind of you, lad. God be with you. Good health.
May it serve you.
You look like a fellow who's been around. Tell me, what's going on in the countryside? Are the roads safe?
Safer since we purposed Levitts.
Oh, it's safer in the province now. There was a pack of enemy cutthroats holed up in Pribyslavitz, north of Talmberg. Mercenaries, bandits, cumans, and other rabble. But we attacked them and smashed them to pieces. So yes, the roads are safer now.
My word.
Not really.
And who led the attack?
Sir Radzig Kobyla, the royal hetman. Let's drink to Sir Radzig.
Yeah.
Yes, to the bold Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And Captain Robard of Talmberg was there too, fighting bravely. We must drink to him too.
To the brave Captain Robard.
Well, there was a band of brigands on the rampage in the province. They attacked the stud farm at Neuhof, killed old Smill, the owner, and torched the stables.
So it's true then. I heard some talk about it, but I thought it was exaggerated. Maybe I should take an escort with me.
No, not to worry. Fortunately, I caught up with those bastards and put a stop to their pillaging.
That's good news indeed. Let's drink to your accomplishment.
Yeah.
It was no easy matter, I can tell you. They were cleverly holed up, but they weren't smart enough for me. Ha! To my wits!
Ha ha! To your wits!
To my wits.
Sigismund's hordes attacked Skalitz, razed the castle, pillaged the whole area, and slaughtered a lot of people.
I heard, lad. I heard. God have mercy on those poor souls.
But a lot more people would have died if I hadn't warned them. I took an arrow in the leg, but I still rode on to Talmberg to alert them there.
Well done. I toast your determination.
And another thing we can drink to. That wound still hurts. We can drink to that.
Yes.
Yes.
To your wound.
May those bastards burn in hell.
May they burn in hell.
Drink to my wound.
I think I overdid it a bit.
Dice?
Well, enough chat. How about a little game before you set off? To pass the time.
I wouldn't mind, but I won't play here. The wife would find out about it. I'll wait till I get to Kuttenberg, out of the way of prying eyes.
Ah, that's a shame.
Another drink.
I'll tell you something else. Did you hear what happened in Merhayed?
No? What happened there?
Some bandits attacked the locals.
God have mercy. It seems that's the lot of decent folk on this earth. Some fucker thinks he can take what he wants by the sword, and there's damn little you can do about it.
Ah, but the villagers weren't such an easy mark. They stood up to them and put up a fight. They even managed to take one captive.
Good on them. That's what those bastards deserve.
But it didn't end with that. Some pestilence broke out, and people thought it was the plague.
God have mercy on us.
It turned out it wasn't the plague, though. Those murdering bastards poisoned the wells there.
The low-down whoresons. They ought to hang. The lot of them.
Let's drink to those brave souls in Merhoyed. They stood up to a pack of cutthroats and captured one.
Glory to them!
Not even the pestilence could break them. With the help of Brother Nicodemus, they recovered.
Glory to your brother Nicodemus too!
Aye, and may trouble pass them by now and leave them to enjoy the peace they deserve.
Aye! Peace to all people with good souls.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was a close thing. Oh, I better watch it.
About the meaning of life.
Now, I asked myself, Ambrose, why are we here?
In a savin? Well, where else can a man find some culture in these parts?
No. I meant more like in the tavern. But why now? Why here?
Why here? Because I was waiting here before Kuttenberg. Something like that. And why? Well, you came and started this... whatever.
But why did I do it? Was there a reason? Is there a plan? God's plan?
The difference is this. Did you come here of your own free will? Or did you have a feeling you had to? Or the world would stop turning?
I'm here because I'm here. Oh, I came here and I sat and this and whatever. If I didn't want to be, I wouldn't be.
Whatever.
Right? I made myself.
That's good, lad. You want to be, and you are. And if you didn't want to be, you wouldn't be. A lot of people are, whether they want it or not. Or they aren't, even if they want it. Or vice versa.
God's truth, Ambrose. We must drink to that. If we don't want to be, then we won't be. No one's gonna force us, right?
No one will force us.
Let no one force us. Well, enough chat. How about a little game before you set off? To pass the time.
Sure, one little game to pass the time. That doesn't even count, does it?
Not even worth mentioning in confession. We'll drink to it. May they roll fairly.
God. You're drinking.
Let's do it then. I'll wager... 12 score groschen.
240? You must be very rich, or mad, lad. No one plays for that much without seeing how his luck is going first.
Alright.
1.5 score.
Just enough to make it interesting? Right, let's throw quickly, and I'll be on my way. Why, oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
I can't focus.
A beer.
Yes.
We'll see.
God, just... Dang, he did good there.
This'll be the one.
There. Satisfied?
Damn! He's gonna win outright. He just won. I think I'm supposed to lose because that guy just basically won in one turn. He did win in one turn.
Sakra! I almost had you.
A bit of practice is what you need, lad. You'll get the hang of it in time.
Time? But I need that coin now. Come on, then. You have to give me a chance to get my groschen back.
You can try, but don't blame me if you lose what you have left.
Sure, whatever. Let's play. Ah, fuck it. Let's make it 600.
Jesus, that's an awful lot of money. I've got it, but it's for buying cloth. No, that's too much.
Am I freezing?
Ah, to hell with it. 18 score.
For Christ's sake, lad, steady on. 360 groschen is an awful lot to risk on the roll of a dice.
Fine. 6.
6 score.
All right.
YouTube hiccup on me? Something going on here? Maybe something's going on with me. Oh, looks like I dropped some frames.
Got it for you right here.
Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Is it still choppy?
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Still losing. Oh, geez, hey.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Oh, look at this. Okay. I think I'm supposed to win. It's a green screen? What?
Jesus, how did I manage that?
Fuck this. I should never have started.
You want to throw again?
No,
Is it still
I'm
messed
done.
up?